So welcome to the Tell the Truth show, Ask Brett and Marie. So the question we've got today is from Peter, and he says, how do I become a better communicator? Well, Peter, that's a great question, okay? But the problem is that the way we've been conditioned now in our culture is that men, when they're communicating with a woman, expect that she is going to react like another guy would react. We talk to her the same way we talk to a guy. Very direct, very factual about the actual subject. But she's not about that. What she's actually about is, tell me how you feel about this. I want to know how you feel. This is how I feel about it. But quite often what happens in that conversation is she's talking to us like she would talk to another girl. And she expects that we're going to be very indirect. And we're not going to talk about the subject. We're going to talk about how we feel about it. And of course, we don't, because we're guys. And we want to talk about the facts of the subject. We're talking about the kids and what's going on with them. Then we want to talk about that and what's the solution. We want to get straight to the solution. She doesn't want to talk about the solution. So you have to begin, if you're going to be a better communicator, to understand that we actually use different languages of communication. You know, we've got this expectation now in our culture that we're not only equal, you know, men and women are equal, we're the same. And the truth is, we're not the friggin' same. We're completely the opposite. You know, yin and yang exists in this universe. And men and women are the perfect expression of that. Whatever they do, we do the opposite of. So you've got to learn what this communication code is. And that's what we teach, is how to learn this code of how men speak and interpret it, how women speak and interpret it, because it's not the same. She's looking for different things. She's looking for a way to understand your emotions. Whereas what we're looking to do is to solve the problem. And the problem, quite often, is not the problem at all. She's not talking to us about the kids because she wants to solve a problem with the kids. That may be a byproduct of what she's talking about, but it's an excuse to have an in-depth conversation with us about how we are and what the state of the kingdom is. That's what's really important to women. Because see, Peter, they naturally and intuitively feel the state of the kingdom all the time. Is it safe? Is it not safe? Is there something out of balance in the kingdom? Is it out of balance in the treasury? Is it out of balance with your health? Is it out of balance in communication? Is it out of balance in our investments? Is it out of balance in the bedroom? Get the communication wrong, there won't be much going on in the bedroom, my friend. Because that is the intimacy, that is the warm-up to the bedroom. If you can't communicate properly, there won't be much going on in the boudoir, that's for sure. So communication is essential. It is the lifeblood of trust, love, and commitment inside a relationship. And without understanding this communication, you'll end up where I did years ago, which is a failed marriage. And I know many men, you know, have been through this. Many men have been through failed marriages. And they don't understand, one of the reasons that's occurred is, one, they don't understand the masculine state and how to give presence to her. And the second part is, they don't understand communication. They expect she's going to react the way that they do, and that is simply not true. So if you're loving this message, if you really think this is valuable information, pay the karmic debt. We're giving this to you free. Pass it on to another dude, to a brother that actually needs to hear this information. Pass it on to a woman that's with a guy that needs to hear this information. Thanks for being here.